What if Bigfoot isn't a myth, but something we were never meant to find? All around the world, people tell the same disturbing story. They find giant footprints that don't belong to a human. Some hear low growls echoing through the trees. Others swear they've seen a tall, dark figure vanish into the woods. No clear proof, no clear answers. Just fear, silence, and questions science can't fully explain. So the real question is, if Bigfoot isn't real, why do so many people feel like something is watching them from the dark? Before I tell you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Let's dive in. Ancient shadows. Long before cameras and search teams, native tribes warned about something that lived where humans shouldn't go. They didn't treat Bigfoot like a legend. They treated it like a rule, a boundary. Cross too far into the woods, and something would take notice. Stories spoke of a wild man who didn't hunt for food alone. It hunted to remove intruders. Hunters vanished. Camps were found torn apart. No tracks leading away, only broken ground and fear left behind. Then came 1958, Bluff Creek, California. Road workers discovered massive footprints pressed deep into the mud. Not sloppy, not random. Clean shape. Toes. Weight. A plaster cast was made, 16 inches long. Experts later found skin ridge patterns inside the print. Something alive made it. Something heavy. And whatever it was, it walked upright. In 1967, everything changed. The Patterson-Gimlin film surfaced. A large, hair-covered figure crossing a creek. Not running, not panicking. Walking like it knew it was being watched. Then it turned its head. That look didn't feel accidental. Muscles moved under the fur. The body motion didn't match a human stride. Decades later, scientists still argue, but no one explains the eyes, or the confidence, or why the forest behind it felt wrong after that moment. That film didn't answer questions. It created a permanent one. Classic encounters. As years passed, reports spread across states. Ohio, Pennsylvania, Washington, Oklahoma, always the same pattern. People hear something large moving outside at night, footsteps that don't pace like an animal. 3 slow steps, then a pause, then another. In Ohio during the 1970s, families reported something stalking farms. Barn doors smashed, livestock left untouched. No feeding, just damage. Witnesses described yellow eyes reflecting light, set too high off the ground. The creature didn't rush. It lingered, as if waiting for someone to come out. In the Pacific Northwest, loggers recorded deep vocal sounds echoing through valleys. Low, hollow. Scientists later found the frequency sat in a range that causes fear responses in humans. The body reacts before the brain understands. People froze. Some dropped to the ground, others ran without knowing why. One of the most disturbing cases happened in Honobia, Oklahoma. Multiple witnesses were trapped inside a cabin while large figures surrounded it for days. Rocks hit the walls. Trees were pushed over. No break-in, no attack. Just pressure. Constant. Survivors said it felt like their thoughts weren't private, like something knew when they were scared and reacted to it. When they escaped, the activity stopped. The cabin was left standing. That wasn't a chance. That was control. The sightings didn't slow down. They escalated. In early 2025, a trail camera in Colorado captured a massive figure moving through snow, nearly 9 feet tall, dragging remains behind it. The timestamp showed just after 2 a.m. Days later, a hiker reported locking eyes with something upright on the ridge. She said the smell came first. Wet fur, rot, then silence. Investigators found footprints matching older Sasquatch cases. Same footbreak, same depth. That summer, drone footage from the Appalachian Trail went viral. 3 figures crossing a ridge, one smaller than the others. Not bears, not people. The audio captured long vocal calls echoing back and forth. Experts confirmed they weren't human. They weren't known animals either. Later that year, in Michigan, an ice fisherman recorded something moving under frozen water. A dark shape surfaced. A face appeared below the ice. Too tall, too wide. The man left his gear and ran. He never went back. Then came 2026. In Washington, a forest ranger radioed in panic after finding massive tracks circling her vehicle. One print pressed against the truck door, a handprint smeared in mud. No fibers, no evidence of costume materials, nothing. In Alberta, an oil camp reported repeated rock attacks at night. Seismic equipment registered heavy steps approaching and retreating. No animals caught on thermal cameras. And in Ohio, in January 2026, a home security camera captured a long, fur-covered arm lifting a trash bag effortlessly. The figure never showed its full face. It didn't need to. The height alone said enough. These weren't stories passed by word of mouth. These were recordings, data, and fear caught in real time. Elusive predator Bigfoot doesn't survive by accident. Everything about it suggests planning. The size alone explains dominance. 800 pounds or more. Strength that bends trees and throws rocks without effort. Its sense of smell likely detects humans long before we hear it. It chooses when to appear and when to disappear. Evidence shows they travel using high ground and dense cover. Tree breaks found far above human reach act as markers, not random damage, signals, warnings. Some researchers believe they communicate using sounds humans barely notice. Others believe they use fear itself. Witnesses often describe sudden dread before seeing anything at all. They copy voices, calls for help, familiar sounds. Hunters have followed them into deep woods and never found the source. Tools have been found too. Stone arrangements, markers aligned with seasons. Nothing crude, nothing careless. Their numbers are unknown. Estimates range into the thousands. Spread thin, mobile, avoiding detection. Technology fails around them. Batteries drain, cameras glitch, drones lose signal. Whether intentional or biological, the result is the same. They don't run from humans. They manage them. What makes Bigfoot more dangerous isn't just its size. It's a restraint. Most predators strike fast or flee, but not the Bigfoot. It watches patterns. It learns schedules. Witnesses often report activity stopping the moment weapons appear, then restarting days later when guards are down. Camps are approached from downwind. Tracks vanish near rivers, rocky ground, or dense brush. Some prints simply end. No follow-up trail, no drag marks, as if the thing knew exactly where not to leave evidence. Hunters with decades of experience admit the same thing quietly. Whatever this is, it understands pursuit better than we do. There's also the silence that follows encounters. Areas go dead. No birds, no insects, no wind. People describe it as pressure, not quiet. Phones lose signal. Compasses drift. Dogs refuse to move forward, tails low, whining. Some collapse and won't be coaxed. This isn't a coincidence. It's dominance. Researchers believe Bigfoot uses intimidation rather than attack because it works. Fear keeps humans from returning. And when people do come back with teams, drones, weapons, nothing happens. No sightings, no sounds, just a normal forest again. Until curiosity fades, until attention moves on. Then the activity resumes. Slow, deliberate, controlled. Bigfoot doesn't need to wipe us out. It only needs us to be uncertain, questioning ourselves. And that's why it persists. Not because we can't find it, but because it allows just enough proof to remind us who doesn't belong out there. The final veil. So the question isn't whether Bigfoot exists anymore. It's why it stays hidden. Recent DNA samples don't match known species. Not human, not ape. Something in between. Something old. Government files hint at protocols for unexplained forest encounters. Witnesses recant. Footage disappears. Silence follows. Some believe Bigfoot protects territory. Others think it guards something deeper, a nesting ground, a passage, or others like it. The woods near you aren't empty. That snap outside isn't always an animal. And if something ever calls your name from the trees, don't answer. Because Bigfoot doesn't need to be proven. It only needs to be avoided. If this story made you think twice about the woods after dark, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more hidden mysteries. Thanks for watching.